Let's BIM together Revit tip number 10A. Consolidate multiple Revit tabs into a single tab. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to do this using custom ribbon tab builder, which is a free Revit plugin. To get to it, all you do is you go to letsbimtogether.com. Once it loads, you click this Autodesk icon here, and then you can find it right here. Essentially what it does, it lets you move panels of which is a group of Revit buttons in a Revit tab, in a ribbon, excuse me. So then you can move it across different tabs into your own what's called a custom tab, and then you can name this custom tab whatever you want. The purpose for this is not just to kind of have the buttons you use the most under a single tab. The main reason why I created it was basically certain plugins, they create their own tab and they only have one button on them, as you see with isolate warnings. Now that's fun fact, it's an older version of it I had here. In the new one it seems he updated that and it shows on the add-ins tab. A little derailing, but essentially as you see here, the add-ins tab, I can move all of these buttons over here, moves them to my custom tab, and then I took some from my AG tools tab, moved them here as well, and the RG tab disappeared, the add-ins tab disappeared, and they're all under this custom tab. So again, just to show you how it works, here we have the custom tab, and here I have Lumion installed, so there's a tab here, and under add-ins I have a bunch of different plugins I loaded. So let's say I want to get rid of the add-ins tab and I want to get rid of the Lumion tab. I'm going to go to my custom tab, click this guy here. Now we're going to name this, let's say, my cool company tab, and let's go to our Lumion. And basically what these are, by the way, these are just tabs that are in Revit, and some of them are hidden, so you might not see them. They might be turned off by settings. However, with this tool it's still able to access them. I guess they're still visible to Revit API. So let's say we go to here, I'm gonna go to my add-ins and let's just click add panel. So these are the panels, as you see here, transferred panels to custom tab, and I click them away. Then let's go to Lumion. So now as you see here, transferred panels to custom tab, you could see all the transferred panels. Right here it goes add-ins, warnings, add-ins, Revit lookup. Then it shows high tab. The reason high tab showed is because we moved all of the elements. So if you were to, let's say, remove add-in warnings, the high tab goes away. So then let's go back to add-ins here. Warnings is here, add panel, now it's high tab again. So all we have to do is just save our settings, saved successfully, and the ribbon will update after you restart. One more thing, so let's go to our structure. Let's say it works even on default tabs, it doesn't have to be a plugin. So let's say I'm gonna take this, go to here, I wanna move this foundation panel. So this is a panel, it has 3 buttons, and that's what the custom ribbon tab builder lets you do, is move these panels. So let's go back to it here. There it is. And let's go to structure and foundation, and let's add that there as well, and we're gonna click save. Now I'm just gonna restart Revit and pause the video just to save you guys some time. Now as you see here, the Lumion tab is missing, and then the add-ins tab as well, and all the Lumion buttons are over here under my cool company tab, and all the add-in panels as well from the add-ins tab. Here is the panel from our structure tab over here, the foundation panel, and as you see, it's kind of starting to look a little funky. So with great power comes great responsibility. Don't go too crazy on this. But essentially, if you have a bunch of plugins that you like and you want to consolidate them under a single Revit tab, and might as well name it whatever you want, you can use the custom ribbon tab builder for that. When you click it again, here you go, you see this here. So again, it finds the settings that were previously saved. you can export saved settings. So I'm going to click export. It exports them to the desktop. And here's the file that it exported out. As you see here, let me just minimize these guys. Right here in the file, you can ignore the first line. It gets ignored. The second line is the tab name that Revit will use. And then here, it's the tab. Then you have the panel that's moving. So this is a tab panel. Then here, hide tab. Lumion gets hidden. Same thing, hide tab, add-ins. I don't recommend editing this file using Notepad. I strongly encourage, obviously, just to use the UI inside of Revit. However, you can use something like this if you would like to deploy this across the office. This could work. Also, let's say you want to export these settings. Obviously, there is an import settings button. But if you want to deploy this, the settings get saved under program data. So to show you here, let's go to computer, go to C. Then you're going to want to go to View, Show Hidden Items, Program Data. Here you're going to see AG Custom Ribbon Tab Builder, and these are the settings that it uses. So essentially, if you have this installed, you could deploy this by just placing in all the machines this file, and it will be configured uniformly. So hopefully you guys find this information useful, and I hope to see you on the next Revit tip.